today I'm going to show you how to put together one of my accent flowers. And these are super easy. The difference between my accent flowers and my regular flowers is that most of them have some kind of accent here. You can see it's like got an extra piece. So I went ahead, this particular one, which VIP Silhouettes, you guys should receive this via email as a PDF download for free. If you're not part of my VIP group, you can get it in my Silhouette shop. So it should have like 5 little petals, and then 2 big petals, and then 2 center pieces. You can see those right there, and then a leaf. And I'm going to show you how to put it together. Sorry, I meant to say, if you're not part of the Silhouette VIP group, all you have to do is go to KarinaGardner.com and you can join it, and you'll get this for free via email, and that should go out in the next little bit. So I'm hoping that you guys get it and that you have a chance to make it. Okay, so first thing, I've already put on with some stick glue these accent pieces that you just cut out on your Silhouette machine, and then I want you to finger press it. So for this particular one, I like finger pressing kind of in the center and rounding out, and the reason is just because of the shape of this particular petal. Okay, so just do that on all of those. So I've got 2 pieces here, so I'm just going to press. Okay, just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hot glue these 2 pieces together. You're just going to do it a little bit off so that you get multi-petals. Okay, so hot glue. I'm just going to throw a little bit of glue in the center here. Sorry, I dropped that all the way on the floor. Okay, and I'm just going to glue it, center it just like that. Okay, so you've got your base, and if you want to, you can see how I'm just like crunching it so that it will be a little more 3-dimensional. So you can do that if you want. Okay, so for these smaller petals, you're just going to do the same thing. I'm finger pressing them in. And I think this is all about look, right? Because you can make this flower super like dense and up, or you can make it flatter and have the petals just come out and a little bit wider of a look. So you kind of have to make that decision really early on, because when you start hot gluing it, it's only going to work the way you hot glue, okay? So if you want it flatter, put your glue right here on the back of the petal, like right there, okay? And then when you lay them down, lay them flat. Let's see if I can show you guys. Lay them flat like this, okay? If you want it a little bit up, put your glue on the top of the petal, okay? Not underneath of it. Put it on the top. And then if you do need a bit more space, you can crunch up, like you can see how I'm doing here. Push up that piece, and then that way the petal will stand up more, okay? So I'm just putting a little bit of glue since I crunched that one up already. I guess we're doing it more standy-uppy. And then I'm gluing in, and you can see, look how much more that's standing up than my other petals. That's what you want, okay? Because then once these are standing up, then you can push the other ones up. And usually when I'm designing these for Silhouette, I actually glue them more flat because they photograph better flat. But when I'm making them for myself, I'll be gluing it more up. If you guys can't hear, I'm like draining. I've had some kind of cold or sinus thing going on. So you can see what I've done. I've just like pushed up that petal a bit, just because this is pointier, so it won't do quite as well when I just when I glue it right on the end, which I do on some of mine. I will totally glue it. Okay, so second one needs a little more love, I guess. I need to hold it in place better. Okay, so the second one's up, and there are only 5 here, but you know, the great thing about buying a Silhouette piece, and because you're designing it yourself, is that you can totally come in and cut out more petals if you want it petalier. Is that a word? I don't know if it is, but it should be. So, okay, you can see how I've like worked my way around, and there are actually 5, and I probably should have, I should have overlapped more of them so that they're more lappy. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna add an IE at the end of everything, lappy. So here's my 5th petal, and I'm pressing down again and a little bit of glue and putting it into that last spot. Okay, now it's almost like a daffodil. Do you guys see that? It's almost like a daffodil. Don't you worry, we're gonna fix that, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and get the center pieces in. So I cut out these little cute little white pieces, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna first press them down like this, okay, like so that you can get that look, okay? So I'm going to do that to both of them, and then I'm going to glue them together first because it'll be easier just to put one in than to put 2 of them in, okay? And then I want you to offset them. So it was hard to show you at the same time as doing them. They don't have to be perfectly offset, but look how much thicker and denser that's going to look. Do you guys see that? Because I've offset them instead of matching them up. So now when I go like this, look how much more of like of a center it looks like, okay? So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here in the middle and go ahead and place it right in the center of this flower. So can you guys see that? Okay, so I've just glued that in. Okay, so now we've got like kind of a flatter outer edge and a more 3D inner edge. So if you want to make that change right now, what you're going to do is you're going to then take these petals and you're going to really press them, finger press them hard and up, okay? And if you do that, it will bring these petals closer together so that they'll make more sense. You can see, look, as I press them and push them up, they will look closer to the center and much more 3D. I'm trying to do this towards you guys as I talk. You will not have the same problem as me when you're making it. Okay, here we go. And then kind of just round them out. Do you see how I'm like kind of like pushing on the sides of each of these petals? The more you finger press them and the more you can like round them out, the more they will have dimension. Okay, so look at that now. See how much more 3D that is? And if you want the petals to come up closer, all you have to do is, you can see how I'm just like pressing it up. Just keep continuing to round out those petals. This is all about the finger pressing. Okay. Sorry, I'm finishing this up because I'm a perfectionist. Isn't that darling? Woo! I can't hold it though. But isn't that darling, you guys? Can you guys see how sweet that is? Kind of showing the Instagram folks. Okay, so the last thing is I do have this darling little like leaf piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a little bit of hot glue on the back of this and just add it to the back petal piece. Isn't that sweet, you guys? So, okay, so you know how to make one of these now. Maybe some of you have already made this. You can buy it in my Silhouette shop, so you can grab it that way. Or if you're part of my Silhouette VIP group, I try to do, you know, at least once a week, sometimes every other week, I do a video on Tuesdays. And then I post it as an IGT video so you guys can learn how to make these. And then I send it to you guys for free because I think it's really fun to have you guys making stuff with me. I'm a maker. I love making, and I hope you do too. So make sure and join my Silhouette VIP group if you want freebies every week, or every other week is kind of depending on what I've got going on. You can join it at my website at karinagardner.com. And I will see you guys later.